Honesty is one of the vital components needed in order to create a successful research study. All in all, scientific honesty is the one that molds you into what type of researcher you want to be. Today, we are going to compare two scientists conducting a research, but both have different beliefs about scientific honesty. Shall we go meet them?
The first researcher we are going to meet is Jazz. Jazz is very friendly and known to be a scientist who uses honesty in her research. However, some of this honesty has led to her data contradicting her hypothesis.
Second researcher we are going to meet is Mads. Mads is a bit on the grumpy side. She has an overall infamous reputation in the scientific community. However, her scientific research always blends well with her hypothesis, but is not necessarily the truth.
Both of girls are highly capable scientists, each equipped with their high intellect and of course, their beauty. But who will win, scientific honesty or scientific dishonesty?
Using scientific dishonesty, however, would give you fast results. Making up fake data is easy, but would be considered as fabrication of results, which then would end up with a researcher like Mads locked up behind bars. The purpose of research is to support your hypothesis or study with facts and data. If you were to use scientific honesty, it would be hard to find supporting evidence to your study, especially if you have to interview each and every source you stumble upon.
Jazz, using scientific honesty, would stretch the productivity of her research to about a year or more in order to prove her study. She has to be very careful and look at each and every one of her evidences in order to back up her research with facts.
A researcher's topic doesn't necessarily have to be unique. Research is cyclical and can be used researcher after researcher as long as the first person who came up with the idea is given credit and is mentioned throughout the study.
A researcher's reputation is very important. Their reputation is the very heart and soul of their jobs and reflect who they are. Also, we need to remember that researchers are not all alone in their works. Sometimes, researchers form teams with others in order to solve problems that is happening in everyday life.
A researcher like Jazz using scientific honesty and making her first study about electric fans can result in heavy loads of cash or maybe even a Nobel Prize. However, if Mads is going to say she's the one who made the theory of relativity instead of Einstein, then she's going to jail again. Take Mads, for example. She's known for being dishonest about her research. It is less likely that other researchers would want to collaborate with her for in fear of their work being copied. Also, it is less likely that others would want to invest in or buy her research ideas, for they might just be copies of another researcher's work.
And if you are known for your honesty like Jazz, then people wouldn't think twice of investing and joining your research team. Jazz is most likely able to gain more connections and comrades in the field of science as well as research. Her reputation would help her become a leading researcher that can help with problems that is happening all over the globe.
Scientific honesty is not only needed for a research paper to be successful, it is also needed in shaping the researcher as a reliable person. Don't be a Mads, be a Jazz. Be the productive, original, and reputable researcher that you are capable of being, and that is through scientific honesty.